But Harvard, I think, is particularly interesting because they are really in Trump's gun sights, and I think for very legitimate reasons. I mean, he said some things on the campaign trail that really threatens Harvard's viability. One of them was this massive endowment, $53 billion that Harvard has accumulated, that they pay zero taxes on because they are a quote-unquote nonprofit educational organization, so they pay no taxes on it. Trump said, you know what, these endowments that they keep amassing, keep getting larger, they're not really spending down their endowments to help people get an education. They're just accumulating more and more. We're going to start taxing that. This terrified Harvard. In fact, the current Harvard president even said at the time after he made those comments, Trump made those comments, this is the sort of thing that keeps me up at night. So if you are Harvard, are you going to bang the gong? Are you going to hold a seminar? Or what are you going to do? You're going to hire a Trump insider, perceived insider. In this case, you're going to hire a guy who was one of his finance chairmen, a lobbyist named Brian Ballard. You're going to sign him up to be your lobbyist.
And to be very clear, you're not just hiring Brian Ballard's firm, Ballard Partners, which is well-known, well-established in Washington, D.C. It's employed current Attorney General Pam Bondi, not right now, but she previously worked for the firm. Yeah. They've employed Susie Wiles, who's now the chief of staff. So there's a lot of overlap between the people that have come from this firm and the current Trump administration, which is why they're well-positioned. I think they've signed up 41 new clients just in the last year. So their business is just fine for Ballard Partners. But Harvard didn't just hire Ballard Partners. According to the financial disclosures that our ongoing investigation into this lobbying effort has unveiled, Harvard actually hired Brian Ballard himself.
Personally.
Yeah. Which some commenters have suggested, that's more expensive. And by the way, that's a big deal because Harvard has previously gone the other way about this. Like before this year, Harvard's spending has been ranked, I think, last in the Ivy League. So Harvard has not been somebody that's splashing the cash, as you like, but they are changing their strategy and they're hiring maybe the most connected Trump insider to try to fend off this, what potentially is a $5 billion threat if you go 10% taxes on this endowment.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you are the resistance, you realize, and you're Harvard, you realize in the court of public opinion, you ain't going to win, right? People are not going to side with you. So the only option, recourse that you have is to try to wiggle your way into Trump world and try to get somebody to whisper in Trump's ears to change.